Boomers, it's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, back with the morning update. I'm skating around these streets, about to get the morning coffee before we fire up the live stream later on today. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Big shout out to all the boomers out there. DLive, I got a couple more people there on DLive, so make sure you're following me. I'm checking out the futures. It seems like we're going to be opening up sideways here on the markets. I haven't seen anything that's really jumping out at me. And after a run this week and last week, guys, it's understandable if we do have a little pullback and we give back a little bit. Now, Bitcoin doesn't seem to be pulling back much. It's at 9,700 the last time I checked, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to drop under 95. I've been waiting with some cash on hand to see if Bitcoin drops under 9 or into the $8,000 range again, but that's just not the case. So that's, not what I was expecting, but more bullish than expected, so that's good. We still have bits, we got them under the pillow, and we're riding this thing. Same thing with Ether. We're patiently waiting for the next lock and load. I think right now more eyes are on the stocks to see what's going on after a run up. Let's see if they pulls back or whatnot. I know that the Fed chair is set to talk today. Let's see what the Fed says. And that always impacts the markets depending on what they say. Not much is expected, but excuse me, perhaps maybe they announce something that could move the markets, or maybe if they don't even announce much, it would give more confidence that the markets could continue to go up. And so I think that things kind of are on hold for this Fed meeting or call or whatever they're going to roll out today. But that's basically the update, boomers. Everything seems to be opening up. More people are out. And because of that, I'm looking at stocks that may rebound quickly. I saw a lot of volume on Macy's yesterday. I jumped on that play, but I got clapped. It was already up like 7%. I bought green, and that's something I never do. I bought green, something I never do, thinking it would go more green, but I got clapped. And that's just the bottom line here. I got clapped, and Starbucks line's getting a lot of traffic. Let me make a little U-turn here. So I'm holding that Macy's play. I also did fill this guy just got in front of me. I also did fill a Fastly play, a put credit spread. And I was letting you guys know about Fastly, which is a competition to Cloudflare. They do cloud solutions, and they're fairly bullish. They're somewhere around $50. And I did a put credit spread, $100 collateral for a $25 credit. So I got a few of those contracts. That one got filled. I was also trying to do a work credit spread, put credit spread, but that didn't get filled. And again, guys, I know I've been mentioning this, and maybe some of you guys don't know or it doesn't register, but put credit spread has been a weekly play that I'm doing on the stocks that has been successful. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm starting to think that this may be the play for me. Instead of buying and flipping stocks and just like regular calls and puts, I'm seriously considering leveraging my capital in my Robinhood and just selling puts and buying puts. So selling credit spreads, basically. So yeah, because I'm looking at my account and I'm thinking, all right, so I got $100 and that's with a $400 collateral. I'm really only risking $3, so simply scale that is my thought process instead of holding other bags. So, maybe, do that same play instead of 400, do it with, 1,000 or 2,000. So I'll let you guys know. If you're interested in knowing more about that play, check out my video, trading a put credit spread, trading a work Slack put credit spread on Robinhood is the title of the video. And if you're interested, ask me during the live stream and I'll run it down. I'm going to whip out the Robinhood interface on the live. I already did it on the video so you can see it. But that's what's going on. I'm also, looking into Bitcoin options. I know there's a site called Deribit that apparently has some decent volume, and they accept traders from the US. If anybody knows about Deribit, let me know. I'm trying to vet them and see if they're legit or not. But apparently, from the small amount of information I came across, they are. So let's see, because that's another thing I'm thinking of, selling covered calls too. Since we have bits, you can sell calls at a high price. Be like, yeah, I'll sell you my Bitcoin at 15,000 by next Friday if you give me money up front. And in that case, mostly, you like all contracts, if you're selling a contract, you want it to expire worthless. And that's what would be the thought process with this Bitcoin option trading. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. Perhaps maybe we do that. Let me know if you heard anything about Deribit, and I'll keep you guys posted, guys. Other than that, let me get my coffee and let me proceed with the day. I'll be popping up on the live stream in just a few hours. Drop a comment. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest.